Hi everybody. Well, I did a video the other day talking about the TikTokers and all the drama that they want to put out, and some people ask me, well, why aren't you on the ship? And why aren't the brands sponsoring people who are cruisers and know what cruisers are all about? And I think I know the answer. So let's be honest. People out there love drama. There's drama channels on YouTube and TikTok and every place. People love the drama. They like to, oh, what's going on? Like the downfall of Disney right now. If you put out a video saying you got to fire this person or this person's doing a bad job with Disney, it gets more views than if you put out a video that says, I love Disney and everything's wonderful about Disney right now. It's just the way of life. People love those videos. On my own channel, if I put out a video called the 10 best things I love about cruising, or a video that says the 10 worst things about cruising, well, the 10 worst things about cruising gets 5 times more views than the one that is the best things about cruising. It's just the way people take in some of their content, especially younger viewers, and that's what the TikTok audience is basically about. A lot more about the younger audience, right? The young guys have taken that as their social media place, which is terrific. Great, go for it. And then we saw that story of a young guy named Mark, and he was out there saying, you guys got to put like a television crew on there, and because it's going to be drama. It's going to be, like crazy stuff's going to go on that. There's going to be a mutiny. There's going to be people overboard. There's going to be, uprising. There's going to be all kinds of drama on that ship. And he says, he put me on. And well, an actual book sponsorship came out and they put him on that ship for 18 days. Great for him. Good job, buddy. People get surprised and, oh, by the way, yeah, hey, here's a brand deal, by the way. Here's a $10,000 cabin. We'll put you on the ship for 18 days. Amazing job. But people are saying, well, most of these people I'm watching, the vast majority of them aren't cruisers, right? They don't, they're getting on the ship and don't know, oh, I hear Pinnacle members get perks that we don't get, or hey, how come there's no bottled water in my stateroom, or hey, I got this, or I got that, or this seems wrong. But it's the normal part of cruising. And if you're not a cruiser and not somebody who's done this before, then you can report that as shocking, right? That's spilling the tea. That's the drama. Hey, I didn't have this, but those people did. The rich people did. Yeah, you're not necessarily rich because you're a Pinnacle member. You just might have been cruising since you were 15. And, I've accumulated all those cruises over the years out there, not necessarily in the short years that you've lived as a young person. So don't assume that every Pinnacle member out there is rich, because it's not always the case. Some people are on pensions and go on that one cruise, but they've earned it over their lifetime. And I have no problem with that. But then hey, why didn't the big brands reach out to myself or Ben and David or Emma or Tony, or Jay or, Allison, Sherry, all the people? Why didn't you send out people who cover like vlogging and stuff like that, who do this for a living and cover cruising? Why would they not send you out there? And I think the simple reason is we know what to expect and we won't cause as much drama. We won't be the people who get in people's faces, or, we won't be the people who are always doing this everywhere we go with the camera and filming people. We won't be that. We try and respect the people that we're doing around, and that's not what the brands want right now. The brands want the clicks. The brands want people to watch. They want the people to have the controversy. They want the drama. They want the upset passengers. They want something to go wrong on this cruise ship every single week. So it's drama after drama after drama. It becomes Desperate Housewives. It becomes stuff like that. And yeah, I don't think most of the people who cover cruising, who just want to review cruising, yes, we're hard on cruises sometimes, right? You know, I just called out Celebrity for charging solo cruisers more than other cruisers. I saw some comments, by the way, that said, that's not true. Go do it yourself. Book one cabin as 2 people, book the exact same cabin as 1 person. The 1 person is going to be more. I did it 9 times on 9 different ships and different cabins. And every time the solo cruiser was more. The price varied, but it was more. So if you don't believe me, you're just going to assume that I'm wrong. Check it out, because I'm not. But yeah, I'll call them out, but I'm not going to call out things like, oh, I got no bottled water in my room, kind of thing. Oh, Pinnacle members have more perks than I do. If I wasn't a Pinnacle member. You know, hey, how come the Pinnacle members are having meetings called Pinnacle Town Hall meetings? Well, because they're Pinnacle Town Hall meetings. That's what they do on all the ships. We all know this. So we're not going to go, oh my gosh, those rich people are doing this, and I think everyone should be included on this. Right? That's why I believe that none of the brands out there have gone and said, hey, let's put you, people who cover cruising, on a world cruise like this. And also, you know, I don't know. Now, have I ever thought about doing a world cruise? Absolutely. And at one point, the year before the pandemic, I was working with my BDM at Princess, and we were talking about putting me onto their Princess World Cruise, a 111-day world cruise. Now, the caveat would be I would pay for my taxes and port fees, my drinks and everything like that, all my excursions, my flights in and out, all that kind of stuff. They would just give me the cabin, the base cabin there. And the agreement would have been that I will cover that cruise along with the news, plus, you know, cover shore excursions and things like that. That's all the things that you can do in different ports while on a Princess cruise ship. But I also had in that contract we were writing that I was free to say whatever I wanted, which means if, you know, the ship broke down and we were stuck at sea, I could report on it. And I wouldn't be obligated to say only nice things about the cruise. I was free to say what I wanted. And so that would be the only way I would do it, because, you know, with the internet and everything, you can work from a cruise ship as long as the internet's half decent. And you know, with Starlink, it's going to be even better once every ship has that. But the deal fell through when the pandemic hit and Princess started laying off all the people who were in on the decision. And well, not only like they furloughed them, and then some of them never came back, and etc. And I haven't brought it up since, because I still enjoy being on all the different cruise ships, and I don't know if I would want to take like 4 months of my life and be only on one ship and one cruise line all the time. Plus, you never know what's going to happen medically. I have to go in for medical checkups and stuff like that. So I'd have to work around that. But I honestly think the reason that, you know, the people who cover cruising out there on YouTube and TikTok and social media and Facebook and everything, why the brands don't reach for them is because they want the younger people who are doing it to bring out the drama and look for the drama and maybe even cause the drama if they can. And so I honestly think that's why we have not ever been invited by a brand to go on a cruise ship. And I don't think we ever would.